that were important in the way he was a leader. In fact, he was a leader making clear to all the people around him that his leadership was about serving. He was a servant. Abdullah. So in literal terms, he was serving God. And in the way he was serving God, he was very clear that what he was trying to do is to implement what was coming from God. And in this way, all the people were understanding. When it comes from God, no discussion. Sami'na wa ata'na. And this is what the companion who came to Ghazwat Badr that was talking about, asking him, is this coming from God or coming from you? If it's coming from God, I'm not discussing it. It's coming from you, you might have a better strategy. He understood. What is interesting here is that we understand two things here. He was able to understand that his leader had two ways. One which is following Allah and then managing the world, managing the worldly affairs. This was one. And second, that he had the space in the worldly affairs to discuss. كان من في شأن الدنيا فهو that's if it's from the world, it's you can deal with it and there is a space. What is interesting in the first part as a leader, this is you see the wisdom of the leader getting comments, getting rules, getting a message, and his wisdom is in the way he was translating it to the people. What I got from God is not disputable. What is important for Al-Mukhtar, for the Prophet ﷺ, the one who was chosen, is to be able to translate this in the way it was given to him, and this is what he was doing with the Quran, and then making it understood by the people. And for this, he was someone who came with a message, and he was the one who is listened to the people to whom the message was sent. I have a message, but I listen first. And by listening, I mean that he was always trying to get the psychology and the feeling of the people around him. He was not just coming and putting the things and this is a comment and this is it. No, his wisdom as a leader, getting the message, was to understand the people to whom the message was sent. Listen to the people in order to get the message sent to the people. Which this is also essential. This is education. This is a leader that is wise in the ways that it's not disputable, and the message is clear, but it might be that your mind don't get the clarity because of your life, because of your intelligence, because of what is happening to you. So he was doing this. And in the way he was talking, we know that, for example, in the way he was reciting the Quran in a very slow way, the way he was giving his advice by repeating meaning I care for your mind. I care about the way you are listening. So this is one thing. Now, when it came to the second dimension of his leadership is the worldly affairs. And this is what he got from the Quran. أَمْرُهُمْ شُورَ بَيْنَهُمْ وَشَاوِرْهُمْ فِي الْأَمْرِ. So ask them. Listen to them. Now it's here the decision is coming from God, and my role is to translate the rules and the comments into a way you can understand them. This is about the rules that are coming from on high. Now we have to take decision for this, and the decision for this is something which is shared. So it's coming from a bottom-up process. In the bottom-up process, he was listening and accepting that the decisions were coming from people against his own will or decision. It happened in Ghazwat Uhud, when he was of the opinion we have to stay within the city, and the young people saying, no, we have to go as we did with Badr, during Badr. And he followed them because they were a majority. And they were wrong, he was right. But even if he is right and they were wrong, the principle of shura the majority process he followed. Meaning here something else, that his wisdom here in executive decision when it comes to the world, he was giving them space to think, to talk, and to decide. Think, talk, and decide. Think meaning you have a say. You know the world. I don't. I don't have the knowledge of the world as you have knowledge of your world. Now, talk, say, speak your mind. Third, your mind should be respected in the way we take a decision together. So the leadership is, when it comes to this world, no absolute power. I'm just one of you. Basharun mithlukum. Second, the third dimension of his leadership was, in the name of God that I'm serving, with you that we are sharing this decision process, we have to serve humanity. The leader is the one who's serving. The leader is trying to implement what is coming from God in the way you serve. So this is the third dimension. Leadership, it's about serving. It's not to be about being served, which is everywhere in position of spiritual and intellectual power. A alim, a sheikh, is not here to be served. He's here to serve the people. The one who knows is here to serve the one who is ignorant. It's not the other way around. The one who is, the leader is serving. So everything based on the one that you are serving, Allah, means that the one who is serving Allah should serve humanity. And the first who did that, the Prophet ﷺ. And this is his answer. The people who were only talking about leadership the way we are talking about it now came to him and said, look at the people behind you, all the poor people, all the disenfranchised. These people are lost. And the Quran is responding, these are the people you are serving. And these people are your victory. Because the people are looking at the social status, you are talking about serving the people. They speak about the status of money, you speak about the status of dignity. They speak about how the mind is speaking, you are talking about how the hearts are serving. And it might be that somebody with lots of money has a distorted mind, and somebody who has no money has a pure heart. You serve the heart, you don't serve the money. So this is where the whole story of Abasa wa Tawalla is this. Abasa wa Tawalla, you were serving the community by serving or trying to target the rich people, to protect. In fact, your intention was good. You were trying to get the rich people in Al-Madinah in Mecca in order to serve your community. I said, be careful. Be careful. It might be that the way you were serving the community by trying to get the rich made you forget the very essence of your presence, which is to serve the poor who are looking for, or the old who are looking for knowledge. The best protection with God is protect the poor, respect knowledge, not respect the rich, praying that they are going to protect you. Because at the end, if you are with God, even if all the rich are with you and He's not with you, you are nowhere. That's the point. This is the spiritual power. So this is the wisdom in the whole thing. And the wisdom for a leader is, I do whatever I can. As the Bedouin, أعقلها وتوكل على الله. Your camel, tie it up, and then this is wisdom. Do what you have to do and know that whatever He wants could happen. But this means what, in fact? The very powerful of hope and trust that a leader should have. 300 versus 1,000, hope and trust. I trust you. And even in my apparent failures, I trust you. This is why when I win, alhamdulillah, and when I lose, alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. And it might be that you see things that are bad and they are good. عَسَى أَن تَكْرَهُ شَيْئًا وَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. It might be. This is the wisdom of the Prophet ﷺ. And at the end it gives you a sense of all what I said, in fact. You are not victims. You are tasted. And wisdom is to look at the test in a way which is never lose hope. لا تيأسوا Never lose hope. Never be worried about things. And if you look at the situation today, you can say, look at the Muslims, look at the Muslim majority countries. It's as if we are lost. Don't lose hope. And if you are not the leader of your community, be the leader of your family. Never lose hope. This is wisdom and this is power. But in fact, power is in our hope when we know how we are connected to Him. Thank you.
So much, Professor Ramadan. Lastly, if I can just ask Adnan to present a very small token. Yeah, just for 30 seconds. Just for something to remember us by. Thank you very much, Professor Ramadan, and thank you for all the attendees to participate in today's evening. Thank you very much.